I thought I'd shoot a quick little video to help some of the new guitarists on the guitar page here. I'm going to show you something really simple. The reason I thought of this is I just watched a guy give this lesson. And the thing is, for a new guitarist, when you're learning and you just want to play, you just want to know how you can use this and what you can do with it and how you can have fun with it. And the problem with most people that give lessons, they want to give you all the technicals. They got to show how smart they are and how they know all these big words that you have no idea what they mean. And I'm just going to show you really simple. It's 4 notes. It's basically the basis of the 12 bar blues. And it's going to be extremely simple. And I'm going to show you how you take these 4 notes and how you add what really makes the blues is an off-key note, your blue note. Kind of the master of the blue note. I don't usually refer to myself as a master of anything, but yeah, I've kind of mastered the blue note. I've gotten really good at it. But we're going to make this really simple. It's not going to be one of these complicated where they just keep repeating the same stuff and just using different words to make themselves sound really, really smart. Because I'm not really, really smart. I'm not really good on a guitar. I just love playing it. But you start here, your big string, your top string. We're going to use 3 strings. Your top string, the second string, and the third string. E, A, and D. So you start on your 3rd fret on your top string and you go. Then you're going to skip your 2nd string and you're going to come down here to the 5th fret on your 3rd string and you go. Then up to your 3rd fret on the 3rd string. And then back down to the 5th fret on the middle string. So it's really, really simple. But what you can do with this, you can go anywhere and you can do all kinds of things with this. You can use it anywhere on your fretboard, you know, the same pattern. Pretend this here's your top nut. So then you just come down here and you make that same. You come up here. It's all about key. Each tone is a different key. But for the beginning guitars, you don't want to know any of that. You just want to know how to play your damn guitar. So again, it's 3rd fret on your 1st string, your big string. I'm on a 12 string, so it's extra 2 strings, but that's beside the point. But it's then your 5th fret on your 3rd string. Then your 3rd fret on your 3rd string. Then the 5th fret on your 2nd string. And you can change your beat, you can change your, play it however it works for you, but it's just a simple. That's the root. That's the main, that's what it's all about. And then just play with it. Just play with it. Don't worry about all these big technical words and don't worry about all these other things. Just remember, it's 1st string, 3rd fret, 3rd string, 5th fret, 3rd string, 3rd fret, 2nd string, 5th fret. And make it a more blues-like lead. Just throw things in there and see what sounds right and what doesn't sound right, like this. So here's your basis. Now throw things in it. See, I threw in an extra note there. All the notes were the same except for that one note, your blue note. That was basically the blue note in that. Or you can go just play with it. It's a really simple thing, and it doesn't have to be complicated. Guitar playing doesn't have to be complicated. And then you can do other things with it, like you can just use, basically they're simple power chords is really what they are. You can use 2 strings at a time using that same progression. You're just borrowing 2 strings. You're borrowing their third, and then you come over 1 string, you're borrowing them 2 strings. Or you can use power chords, actual power chords, and you can go. I messed that up, but we're going to keep that in there so you can see everybody makes mistakes. It's part of learning. Actually, you're going to learn more from your mistakes than you will probably learn from any lessons that anyone teaches you. Your mistakes are where you find all these neat little things, and they're what give you your sound, your own character, because you find out later on, you're like, you remember certain mistakes and you wind up using them because you're like, wait a minute, when I screwed that up, but then now I can screw it up on purpose. As you get better and better, you learn more and more how to use the mistakes. So here we go again, but it's using the same thing, but now in power chord. So basically, top string, 3rd fret, 2nd string, 5th fret. Skip over here, 3rd string, 5th fret, 4th string, 7th fret. Slide it up to 3rd and 5th. Then come over and down 1 on your middle string as the root. So it's do all kinds of things with it. Or you can even you can use that same one and you can start with an open note. It's just experimenting with it, but it's a very simple and it doesn't need to be complicated. And for the beginning guitarists, you don't need complicated. You just need to be playing. Because if you get bored and you can't enjoy playing, you're not going to learn to play, and the PlayStation or Xbox is just more exciting. I mean, let's be honest. If you're watching all these technical videos and they're making everything and they don't just show you how you can do all this different stuff with it, and they just want to talk and talk and talk like I'm doing now. I'm sorry. So one more time so you have it. It's basically it's your E string, your A string, and your D string. Those are the 3 strings you're using. Those are your root strings. Your root string is where your first finger is falling. So you got, unless you play it open. If you play open, then that's your root. That's the only time your first finger isn't the root in this thought process, to make things simple. So you got third fret, first string, your E string. 5th fret, 3rd string, which is your D string. 3rd fret, 3rd string, which is still your D string. Then you bring your 3rd finger up to the 5th fret on the A string. You can do all kinds of things, but that's your basis. And like I said, then when you want to switch it over to power chords, when you have it memorized, the power chords, basically your first string is still always your root, and then you're just following 1 string over and 2 frets down with your 3rd finger. it's just experimenting with it. I mean, it doesn't always sound right, and other times you're going to find in the things that aren't sounding right, you're going to find all the little cues and innuendos that you're going to use later on, which they will sound right when you start to learn how to put all these different little pieces together. So, I hope you have fun with it. I just thought I'd throw it out there. Like I said, I watched a guy, he just made it a lot more complicated than it needed to be, and I had teachers like that. I didn't learn very much from them.